Alrighty, is this working? Okay, let me get in the game. Alrighty, I'm back. We're gonna be playing more Corpse Factory. I've been really thinking about this. And yeah, I was thinking about streaming mouthwashing because I heard a lot about that game. And I was gonna watch a playthrough of it, but I didn't actually go through with it. I might do that later, but I was gonna do it with my friend watching, but I think they fell asleep. But that's okay, we can just play Corpse Factory. Alright, here we go. I can't sleep. It must be past 3 a.m. Let me move the candy in front of my computer. Countless hours have passed since I started trying to figure out who requested my death. I've run through every possible candidate and their potential reasons 1,000 times. I've replayed every encounter I've ever had with every person I've ever met, and I'm drawing a blank. I don't know who wants me dead. I'm not so vain to think that everyone likes me. I'm sure as hell a lot of people don't like me very much. But does anyone not like me enough to want me dead? To nominate me for Corpse Girl to claim as her prey? I take little solace in the fact that my life is actually in danger. Corpse Girl's victims are only brought low by my hand. Though my convictions are strong and I never refuse a request, taking my own life is absolutely out of the question. This is the one and only request I will ever refuse, and it's not for the sake of my own life, but rather for the sake of Corpse Girl's continued existence. I will not let her die and be buried with me. However, now that I have eaten of the knowledge that somebody genuinely wants me dead, I can't cure my upset stomach. No amount of mental reassurance will quell the sickness rising inside me. Sorry, I'm trying to check the audio if it's alright. I think it's good. Okay. The top candidates are, of course, those closest to me. I've crossed Tomei off the list. Her relief at knowing Akane Tsurumaki's death wasn't her fault convinced me that she wouldn't make the mistake of messing with the website twice. And add to the fact that she comes to me for reinsurance, well, it's safe to say that she's not the person I'm looking for. So that leaves the people I deal with on a daily basis. Ao Sato, my best friend since junior high, the first person I ever fell for, girl. And this doesn't have the LGBTQ tag, whatever. She rejected me gracefully during senior high, so gracefully that we remain friends to this day. Bro, would she want me dead? It's doubtful. She wouldn't even report her stalker. That's true. A guy who apparently is related to the police. She didn't want him arrested. That's true, but I feel like that would be the most obvious plot twist, that it was our friend. Sorry, I'm drinking my water. Then there's Shinya Fujikawa, another acquaintance from school and now my coworker. He's even gone so far as to call us friends now that we're connected on Noise. I've never been romantically interested in him, but I was under the false impression that he had feelings for me. He's a wannabe detective, but he doesn't have the competence to follow in his father's footsteps. He doesn't strike me as the type to want somebody dead, let alone go through requesting somebody's death. He's a wannabe detective, but he doesn't have a oh shit. Still quiet, guarded people like him can really surprise you. When you take those three out of the equation, the people I deal with on a daily are very few. There are higher-ups and execs at work like Kotomi Ida, and our dealings are so short and simple that I'm sure I barely even register on their radar. If I extended my list of candidates to include people that I don't deal with regularly, but who are technically still part of my life, then the list would get a little more interesting and harder to narrow down. Kenji and Momo Owagawa, the father and daughter living in my apartment, they're sweet, kind, considerate. I couldn't imagine they'd want to kill me unless I'd really be using up too much of their internet bandwidth that they just can't take it anymore. There's my elder sister, of course, Yuriko Kurosawa. We haven't talked in over a year at least. Over a year? She's scum. Oh, probably not the type to randomly elect her own sister's death. Probably. She's on parole, so I have to believe she wouldn't do anything to jeopardize her freedom. And there's Mother. Asuna Kurosawa. She's simply not in a position to submit my details to the Corpse Girls website. Much to grumbling, can't think of anyone else currently in my life. I have a very small social circle. It's true. All the people that fill my... Bro, she didn't even think of the guy that she met at the library. I don't know. That guy's pretty relevant. Either been named on this list or they were from Smudge. Oh, such a small, long time ago. Long part of my life that they wouldn't even remember I existed anymore. Then suddenly, without warning, a face pops in my mind, startling clarity. Oh, the guy from the library. Corjiro, was it? Corjiro with no surname. He was bizarre, eccentric. Didn't seem like the type of person. I keep freaking assuming words that are there that they're not. That gets outside much. Kind of like me, I suppose. His eyes were so clear that it was unnerving. They say that eyes are the window of the soul, but I couldn't see anything of substance through these lenses. Out of everyone I've mentally listed, he seems like the person most capable of taking someone's life. That's a biased opinion, based on little to no knowledge of him. It's just an impression he gives. However, I have to ask myself, would he want me dead? Me, a person he met one time at the library? In addition, the photo of me that was uploaded to my website was from Tenjin's corporate system. It's the very same picture that I wear in my ID tag. How would Kojiro have accessed it? If he was going to upload a photo of me... Berlizzi? What was that? Sorry, I got a Berlizzi notification. That scared me. I didn't even read the whole thing. Okay. If he was going to upload a photo of me, he would have found my Noise profile and used an image from one of my albums. There aren't many two photos of me on there, but there are enough to identify me. The guy is suspicious, and I don't think he's the one I'm looking for. Yet, I can't get his face out of my mind. Dun dun dun! On a whim, I snatched my phone from my bedside and What? Whatever. The bright light shines like a beacon in the darkness and nearly blinds me, but I squat and navigate to the Noise app. Gojiro. He told me his Noise tag, didn't he? It's Koji. If I can remember it, it'll save me hassle of trying to look through hundreds of profiles with the same name just to find him. What was it? Gojiro, no simple, Koji something. I started to type different variations until auto-predicted result pops up. Koji. That's the one. I typed the result and instantly wrote his profile. The info in his About Me section is pretty vague, but judging by the display photo, I'm sure this is the right guy. Koji. Just your average guy, taking my days one at a time. Introvert. Antisocial, anti-establishment, anti-everything. Lol. I like peanut butter, though. I scroll through his feed and see he hasn't posted anything for quite some time. His most recent post is from a year ago, and it's just an updated version of his display picture, where he's cropped out a woman's face and body so the focus is just on him. I open a direct message to him and start typing. Hey, this is Kojiro from the library. It's Noriko Kurosawa. Since it's past 3 a.m. I'm not expecting a reply until I instantly receive a message in response. Hi, late night? He replied so quickly. I swallowed and gathered the nerves to ask him what's on my mind. Yes, I can't sleep. Have you heard of Corpse Girls website? Bro, okay, quick, to the point. The screen states that he's currently typing a message, but the notification simply disappears and no message comes through. Is he ignoring me? Then, yes, bro, his typing is weird. One second. So he does know about the website. The question is, was he already familiar with it, or did he just look it up after I mentioned it? What are your thoughts? Is it real? Yes, love it. Big fan. I see, me too. Have you used it? No, well, no, not yet. Don't hate anyone enough. It's hard to get a sense of his emotions through his replies. I can't tell if he's being sincere or not. Wait, have you used it? Tell me. Tell me details. Does it work? No, I haven't used it, but it's popular in my office. Jeez. Oh my god, Bird Lazy is live. Bro, he's live every time I'm live. He's like copying me or something. I don't know why I wrote that, or why I ended the message with a question mark. I shake my head and wait for a response. Okay, let me know if you use it. Might be work for me. Might be work for me? What does he mean by that? Work? Yes, I store catheters. Dispose of later. I don't understand. Hospital morgue, storage and disposal. He works at a morgue. That seems fitting. I notice a strange smell on his clothes when we meet, and now it makes sense. I gag a little and suppress the first vomit. So if someone dies and they get sent to you, even for like suicides and murders? Yes, all sorts. Worse are crash victims. I have to mix and match limbs. Have you ever received a victim of Galacticallz website? Impossible to know. Maybe? Who can say? Have a name? A name? Can you look up the names of bodies he's received? Oh my god, can you hear that? It's raining really, really hard out there. Can you look up such a thing? Oh my gosh, it's so loud. Can you hear the rain? I don't think you can, but it's like really loud. Jesus. Yes, counters are ideas. Ideas? IDs. Mostly. Know a victim? Should I ask? Well, doing so put me under suspicion of being associated with Corpse Girl. Yes, girl. Yes, it would. Don't say anything. Hello? I can look up now at work. I can tell. I start nervously bite my fingernails. I know that I won't gain anything from finding out if he's dealt with any of the victims, but morbid curiosity tends to get the better of me. Sometimes I just have to know. Akane Tsurumaki. Okay, 1 second. Okay, a second. No, correct spelling? Got M Tsurumaki and Akane Tsurumaki. Oh, Akane Tsurumi. That's not right. Close though. Okay, more names. Echi Hanada. Bro, girl. If I was him, I would know. Yeah, this bitch knows something. 1 sec. Yes, crash victim bad. I remember him. He's still here, actually. I can't believe what I'm reading. Achichi Hanada ended up in Koji's morgue, and he's still there? Really? How long do you store bodies? Depends. Up to 2 days for autopsy. No autopsy for him. No need. So he just sits here. Cold chamber. Hashtag 31BB. Is this like... I know he's like dead, but would it be like HIPAA? I don't know. I feel like you shouldn't be allowed to like say this kind of information, but maybe I'm overthinking it. If family don't collect, then cremation. Is cremation what you mean by disposal? Yes, mostly. Friend of yours? Not exactly. But he's Corpse Girl's victim, and you said so. Well, I don't know. You said so. Interesting. Oh, look at him again. Really? There's no need for that. It's okay. I won't tell. How did you do it? Girl! I'm sure he'll be fine with it. I saw hard. What does he mean? Hello? How did I do what? How did you kill him? Oh shit. I messed up. He knows. Kojiro's figured out who I am. In a panic, I slam my phone down and I can hear the constant vibrations against the bed as Kojiro continues to message me. Shit. 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 What do I do? Can I make something up and convince him that I'm not the one responsible for Akechi's death? Akechi's death? Will he even buy it? By not responding to him straight away, I probably overtly proven my own guilt. Yeah, you have, girl. I picked up my phone between my trembling thumb and forefinger. I held it deliberately as though it suddenly becomes sort of evidence that I don't want to cover it in my fingertips. In a way, that's completely true. I stared at the messages from Kojiro. Hey, you there? Hello? I better reply. I have to say something. Maybe I just can throw him off my trail. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't kill anyone. Not exactly a lie. Yes, true. Corpse Girl killed him. No name entry on Corpse Girl's website. But you know his name and you know he died. Ergo, you requested his death. Wait, this is good. This is far better than him believing I'm Corpse Girl. He thinks I'm just a fan of the website that submitted a request. I have to run with this. I can't let him know the actual truth. Okay, you got me. I used website to request his death. Ha. Wow. Mad. So the site is real. Amazing. This is exciting. Are you happy he's dead? Decided to take a leaf out of Tomei's book and act more innocent than I really am. Not really. I just made a request on a whim to see what would happen. I think it would actually work. Bro, the fact that people do this is crazy. Like, if you're doing this, like, you have to leave open a possibility that it could be real. Because then you're just killing somebody for no reason. And I guess this is fake, but, like, I don't know. It feels like this is something that could happen in real life. Maybe not this scenario, but, like, people requesting people's death and then them dying and be like, what? But I didn't know it actually happened. Bro, you still did it. So you didn't hate the guy? Edgy? No, I never even met him. Just found his photo on the internet. Incredible. Corpse Girl kills with just a photo. Doesn't even need a name. Wonder how many other Vics I've got here. Lol. Have to go. Clocking off soon. Talk later. Gujiro's status immediately changes to offline. I breathe a sigh of relief. I think he brought the lie. Surely I'm in the clear. But this whole conversation was an exercise in stupidity. I nearly shot myself in the foot because of my own insatiable curiosity. I should have contacted Kojiro at all. The only positive thing to come out of this is learning that Kojiro works at a hospital morgue. I could potentially take advantage of this, but my sleep-deprived brain can't quite work out how. Well, I can dwell on that later. For now, I really need to sleep. My alarm erupts with a shrieking scream and scares me awake. My eyes don't open immediately. Instead, I find myself tossing and turning and trying to bury my face into my pillow. I can't have more than 2 hours of sleep. What? Oh, I can't have had more than 2 hours of sleep, and now it's already time to get up and go to work. How the hell am I going to function today? I drag my heavy body from the bed and slide in a pair of slippers resting on the floor. With a yawn and stretch, I leave my bedroom. I stand in the kitchenette, connecting the living room for the few moments completely absent-minded. I open the refrigerator and blinking at the dismantled contents. A small tub of peach yogurt sits on the top shelf, and a half-empty jug of oolong tea sits at the bottom. I grab the yogurt and peel off the lid without even fetching a spoon. I simply pour a little in my mouth. I consume about half of the tiny portion, wiping my mouth before throwing the leftovers in the trash can. Jesus! That will be enough to spike my energy for the morning. When you normally run on an empty stomach, any amount of calories can work up as it picks me up. I make a mental note to collect 2 or 3 cans of coffee in the convenience store on my way to work. They should carry me through the rest of the day. The rest of the early morning is spent rapidly preparing makeup and getting dressed. I'm out of the door at the same time as any other day. Jeez. I applaud her for that. I couldn't. To stop myself from nodding off my desk, I decided to rearrange my personal effects. Having something to focus on is a great way to fight off sleep. Unlike the other employees here, I don't tend to keep too much at my workplace space. Yet, it still manages to feel cluttered somehow. Next to my computer monitor are 3 little figurines that collected from my toy capsule machines. There are a set of I can't read that today. Coffee cans that were released as a promotional campaign for my favorite coffee brand. Each figure is about the size of my thumb, and they're cute little things, and when you put a coin into the capsule machine, you never know which character you're gonna get. So far, I've collected the Captain Cafe à Lutte, Lieutenant Longblack, and Madame Bro, I can't read these words today. If I remember correctly, there are still 2 more I need to get. But the capsule machines seem to be out of rotation now because they've been replaced with different series of toys. If I ever want to collect the remaining figures, I'll probably have to buy them online. Oh well, I'm not super invested. I give each tiny figure a bit of dusting and set them back on next to my monitor. So they're all standing up straight and facing forward. Satisfied that they're tidy, I look at the small tray of drawers that sit on the other side of my monitor. I mainly just store papers and office memos in there, but they're not really big enough to hold anything larger than documents. I rummage through the drawers and discard a few old notices that aren't relevant anymore. When I'm done, I file away a couple of loose papers that have been floating around my desk for the last week. With that complete, I straighten my keyboard so it's parallel with my mouse pad, and I give the keyboard a through dusting, then lay back in my chair to admire my work. The desk looks much nicer now. A clean workspace invites a clear mind, so my coworkers would have me believe. What? Okay, whatever. Maybe I'll buy into that a little bit, now that I can see the effects for myself. The corner of my eyes catch a glimpse of blonde hair, and I turn to watch Tomei enter the office. She nods at Shinya as she walks by his desk and continues nonchalantly towards her own workspace. I know, since her desk is on my side. Jesus. Since her desk is in my line of sight, I have the perfect vantage point to watch her put her belongings down and take a seat. Bro, I keep drinking water, but it's not enough to give me, like, quench my thirst. And I don't know what it is. I feel a sudden stirring of excitement as she sits down. It's almost as if I'm anticipating something to happen. Was something supposed to happen with Tomei today? Have I forgotten something important? You gave her a gift, remember? My tired mind can't focus on those thoughts. I try to ignore the mild surge of adrenaline that starts pulsing through me when she took her seat. I distract myself from starting at my computer, looking over the list of today's tasks. As I look through, I need to correct a few entries I uploaded to the company servers yesterday. In my previous distracted state, it's possible I made a few typographical errors. That's fair enough. I'll get my work on correcting the data. I get up a few programs, listen to a whirling computer tower, and nearly drown out the clamor of the office environment. The next sound I hear is this eclipse the noise of my computer in the office completely absurdly. A terrified shriek sliced through the air like a knife, leaving deathly ringing silence in its wake. Girl, what did you give her? Is it like a dead mouse or something? I scramble my feet surely out of instinct, scanning the source through the screen. I don't have to look very far because my eyes fall upon a distressed Tomei, kneeling on the floor, clutching her face. She's on the ground next to her desk, staring unblinkingly, her fingers white from the strain of clawing at her own head. In the sudden chaos of people rushing to her side, someone managed to notice that one of her doors of her desk is wide open. An open drawer? As tired and exhausted as I am, the significance of an open drawer isn't lost on me. I immediately realized what my body subconsciously felt excited when Tomei came in the office this morning. I left something in her desk drawer, something I wanted her to find. Yes, his obsession with discovering the identity for one who requested my death caused me to forget my rebellious strike against Tomei. I left something in her drawer yesterday, thinking she was the one who submitted my photo to the website. Then she didn't come to work, and it completely slipped my mind. After she confessed to requesting Akane's to Umaki's death, I erased my suspicion of her and being the one on the targeted me, but I didn't remove the item from her drawer. I'm in deep, deep shit now. Before I can even lurch forward from behind my desk, Tomei turns around to face me. Shit. What did we put there? Her cold, grim eyes look at me, refusing to let go. A trickle of crimson blood sleeps over her scalp, where her fingernails pierced her skin during her panicked scream. Blood? What? Swallowing my nervousness, I break eye contact with her and stare down at the flat object that was focused on her outcry. It's a familiar photograph of a printed large image on a glossy paper, traditional, old school, and just as effective as I hoped. Though I can't make it out all the details from the distance, the composition photo doesn't elude my memory. What the fuck? Girl, what is that even gonna mean? It takes my very own corpse, toppled backward over a tombstone. A bloody slash traces across my neck. A laceration lines my stomach, and a knife protrudes my breast. My black hair is tangled mess, my black eyeliner smeared and smudged. The grimace on my face is unmistakable mask of death. Norikos Kurosawa, stoic and unflinching in death. Norikos Kurosawa, dead atop a random tombstone in a nameless cemetery. A bizarre yet ultimately unremarkable way to die. It suits me perfectly. I'm proud of my work that went into this photo. The odd job I did was to punish Tomei for requesting my death, to create a work of art so hoping that she would beg for forgiveness when she found out me still breathing. But the scene playing out before me is likely anything I had imagined. Tomei's face is scrunched up with hatred that the veins in her forehead threatening to burst and shower from the office. Sanguine. What? Gore at any given second. I can't read today, okay? Don't mind me. Whether or not she thinks this is some sick prank is beyond my knowledge. All I can decipher from her expression is that she's likely to strangle me at any given opportunity. Perhaps I'm jumping ahead of myself. But do I automatically assume that she believes I'm guilty in putting the photo in her drawer? I mean, aren't I the victim in the image? Perhaps she actually...
Who the fuck is responsible for this?
Oh shit. She howls like a wounded animal, a battered and beaten up pup backed into a corner. Clutching the photo now torn from her bloodied fingernails, she stands and plants her feet firmly on the floor, sitting fast, stern, resolute, a bold bulwark of inimitable fury. All eyes are upon her. The bleached blonde gal girl with an antagonizing attitude is the center of attention in the office.
This photo is disgusting! Absolutely sick! Who made it?
Oh, at least she's standing up for me, in a way. From the confused and puzzled faces of the 20 or so employees huddled around, it's obvious that no one really knows what Tomei is talking about. The photo is small, with her clutching it tightly and waving it around frantically, and it's possible for anyone to make out the detail. I'm bold enough to assume that no one else has managed to properly glance at it yet. Maybe I can prevent our coworkers from getting closer look if I act fast. I dart from behind my desk and push Tomei.
Let me see.
Tomei aggressively thrusts the photo towards me, and I take a curious look at it and gasp wildly to add credibility to my acting. Adopting a fake countenance of shock, I grab Tomei by the shoulder and pull her closer to me. I bow my head against her so we stand intimately in the middle of the crowd, forehead to forehead, our eyes fixed on one another. Bro, are we gonna kiss? I hope my beating heart isn't loud enough for Tomei to notice as we stand against each other. I whisper softly, my pulse quickening as I try to make words sound urgent and confident rather than broken and anxious.
Come with me. I need to talk to you.
Tomei tenses and stiffens, but she murmurs something that sounds like an agreement. I pull away from her and grab her wrist to lead her out of the office. We exit from the throng of onlookers scratching their heads and dart towards the elevator. She notices nothing as we pass them. He just looks on with a pale face. The elevator ride down is silent and awkward, and eventually the doors open to reveal the ground floor lobby. We weave between the scattered couches and sculptures, making a frantic dash for the exit. Or we're just leaving. We finally emerge outside into the brisk morning air. Trying hard to catch my breath, I notice that Tomei isn't nearly as exhausted as I am. I want to chalk up my wheezing condition into a lack of sleep, but I know it's just an excuse for my poor physical fitness. Tomei's still holding the photo in her hand. She looks at it once more in disgust, then faces me with one hand on her head.
You want to tell me what the fuck this is?
Oh no!
Look, it's difficult to explain, but I'll try my best.
What are we gonna tell her here?
I want to find out who planted this in my drawer! Look at this!
She thrusts the photo at me once again and uses the point of her thumb to indicate the timestamp printed at the bottom of the image.
It's got yesterday's date on it. A photo of your dead body, as if you've already been killed. But here you stand.
Yeah. They didn't get me. Sure enough, the photo bears yesterday's date, the timestamps 9:06 p.m. I marked it as such when I was under the belief that Tomei would find it yesterday morning. I wanted her to anxiously wait out the day until my death accompanied the rising moon. Since I didn't go well the way I planned, the confusion on Tomei's face now is self-explanatory.
I just can't believe that corpse girl wants you dead.
What did she say?
Huh? This is just like what happened to Akane Tsurumaki when I requested her death. The police found a photo of her own dead body on her phone when they investigated how she died.
What? Is this public knowledge? How did I not know
And now
this?
you've got a similar photo. Does that mean Corpse Girl is trying to kill ya? But it doesn't make sense. It's already past the time it says here. And why was the photo in my desk drawer? What do I gotta do with it?
I'm still reeling from that information about Akane Tsurumaki. The police discovered the corpse photo on her phone. Of course they did. Of course they would investigate her death. It was foolish of me to assume the photo wouldn't come to light. Tomei grits her teeth and tenderly touches a finger to the bloody cut on her scalp, the place her fingernails slashed in anguish. She looks at her fingertip in a revulsion and sighs.
Look, maybe it's my fault that Akane Tsurumaki ended up down the well. Maybe it's not. The least I can do is make sure that the fucking corpse girl doesn't come to get you as well.
You know what, Tomei? I really appreciate that. Because, you know, you've been a bitch. And this just shows you You care.
He ain't my friend or nothing.
Oh.
Sluts gotta stick it out together, right? I don't want another cold bitch on my conscience.
Oh my god, Jen McAllister is live. Are you fucking joking? I feel like these are the most touching words Tomoe can string together. I'm somewhat flattered that she wants me to protect me.
Tomoe, you don't have to do anything. Yeah, I kinda do, you know? You comforted me a little when I came to you about the dead skank. Made me feel like I wasn't totally to blame, yeah? You might not be as much of a psycho as I thought.
Oh.
Might be a heart beating behind that flat chest.
Oh, you're so nice.
Okay. Thanks.
Unexpectedly, the brash and brazen girl beams at me brightly.
I'm putting you under 24-hour surveillance. Corpse Girl's gonna have to crack my skull open before she goes sticking her fingers into yours.
I fucking hate. Okay, this is very relevant. I fucking hate carpet. I hate carpet. I think carpet is the worst thing to have ever happened. It's nice sometimes, but I have carpet floors in my fucking room, and I have a roll chair, and it's fucking impossible to swerve this chair because I have carpet. Oh my god, sorry. I was putting my chair up, but it just went down because I forgot I have to like stand up. I was trying to pull up my chair. I went higher.
Tomoe, really, that's not necessary.
She's gonna follow me home? I can't figure out a way to convey that I'm not actually in any danger. Well, immediate danger, at any rate. It's true that there is someone out there who wants me dead, badly enough to have requested it through the website. But as far as the threat of Corpse Girl coming to get me goes, I'm perfectly safe. I resign myself to simply staring blankly at Tomoe, the girl I hold so much disdain for. I know I should choose my next words carefully. Tomoe is prone to violent outbursts at even the best of times. Oh, I don't need you to protect me. Fuck off. No, I'm not saying that. Thanks, but I'll be fine on my own. I feel better with you looking after me. I think the middle option.
Thanks, but I'll be fine on my own.
Not fuck off. That's it.
Nah, that's bull. You're a delicate little thing, so it's up to me to look after you.
Oh, hey, I guess that's fine.
Seriously, I'll be okay. I don't think Corpse Girl is going to come after me. Oh yeah? And what makes you so sure? It's a long story. But look, you said it yourself. The time and date on the photo have already passed, right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh, yeah, guess so. But so what? Well, I can't imagine someone coming to kill me now. I mean, the corpse in the photo is clearly dead at 9:06 p.m. last night. But I'm standing right in front of you. I'm pretty alive right now.
If I was Tomoe, I'd be like, you're being really weird. Like, if I found this happened to me, I would be freaking the flip out, and you're just like, chill.
You're not really convincing me. I mean, I don't totally believe this Corpse Girl person really exists, but still.
Right.
Something or other killed Akane Tsurumaki. Pretty sure it wasn't suicide, what with the photo and all.
Mm-hmm.
So, since you got one of them photos too, I think it's best we hang. At least for a day. Let me keep you safe.
Sure, fine, whatever.
You're really stubborn, you know
She
that?
just wants me so bad. She wants me so bad.
Oh yeah, but I've been called worse. But why'd you think the photo was in my drawer? Did Corpse Girl get her desks mixed up? And like, shouldn't it have just been texted to you? I don't know.
That's a good assumption.
Ugh,
Kind of.
this shit really fucks with my head.
Maybe just hate me so much that they wanted to put it, like, physically.
Let's just get back to work, yeah?
How did I Photoshop that so quickly and print it? Do I have a printer? Tomoe heads back to the building but stops short. She faces me and hands me the
Here.
photo.
Better you have it than me.
Thanks. She enters the office and leaves me standing in a cool morning air. Looking it down at the photo, it's pretty clear that it's me in the image. I suppose it would be the best to delete this evidence. I shared the photo carefully, making sure to completely destroy any of the defining features in the image. With the photo completely ripped out of my recognition, I tossed in a nearby bin and entered the office building. Okay, I'm gonna check how long like I'm into this game, because I'm just curious. Not like I'm trying to rush anything. I'm just curious how far I am. Okay, I found the playthrough. I'm getting stupid ads. Bro, the ads on YouTube have been so annoying lately. Maybe I'm just like negative right now, but like, I don't know. It feels just really annoying. Was there supposed to be like a picture when you saw Owie? Because when I saw Owie, I did not get a picture, but in this playthrough, they did get a picture. Oh, maybe because they chose a different option than me. If you give her some space. Oh, no, if you go... Okay, maybe I just suck. Because I didn't get the scene. But whatever. Bro, I'm only like 3 hours in. That's crazy. I'm only like... Yeah, 3 out of 10. Jesus. Okay. After dealing with Tomei, the rest of the day goes by without incident. I'm thankful mainly due to how exhausted I am from lack of sleep. When I finally get home, I crash on the couch and watch the sun vanish from the sky. It's late, but I can still make out the most of the night if I pull myself from the couch. With great effort, I manage to stand and make my way to the kitchen to brew a cup of coffee. Cup of tea? What the hell? In my mind, I run through a list of things I should do during my free time tonight. I could check my website requests, take a bath, or maybe get back to reading Strange Flower. Whatever I end up doing, I'm relieved the day is over. With a steaming cup of green tea in hand, I retreat to my room and leave the outside world to continue turning without me. Another dull morning in the office. The clatter of people talking on the phone and the humming of air conditioning, tapping of the fingers against the keyboard. If I didn't have the music to drown out the white noise, I'd probably go mad from being exposed to it every day. I don't know how everyone else deals with it. Thanks to a good night's rest, I've been able to work diligently so far. I've completed a few tasks already, but there's still a lot more work to do. Sorry, take a drink. As I continue to pulverse my keyboard with thin, brittle fingers, I look over the office to see who's around. Shinja sits at his desk with expression scrunched up and in concentration. He absentmindedly scratches his face with the blunt of the end of the pen. Turning my gaze, I observe the back of Tomei's head as she works attentively at her computer. She hasn't said anything to me since we arrived in the office this morning. Because I know that she's not the one who cursed my death, I feel more at ease around her. With the photo of my own corpse destroyed, I can put yesterday's unplanned events behind me. I need to be more careful in the future, forgetting that I planned a photo like that in Tomei's desk drawer was an oversight I can't afford to repeat. I need to be clever, calculated, cunning. Corpse Girl's ambitions require me to peak at performance at all times. I can't go messing up like that again. I'm lucky that no one is dragged into a whole mess. Imagine if I did something so stupid in trying to kill a real victim. I would have ruined the entire operation. Taking a deep breath, I clasp my cheeks softly with both hands. From now on, I'm going to truly focus when carrying out my plans. I need to do... Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. I'm just like dead right now. All I need to do is wait for the next victim to come through the website. I'm ready for it. Finding out the identity of whoever requested my own death shouldn't be my top priority. I'm immune to Corpse Girl's wrath, of course, so unless someone decides to come at me with a knife, I'm perfectly safe. I'll check the website requests this evening as soon as I get home. It's too risky to try and access it while I'm at work. With newfound resolve, I nod to myself and look ahead at the end of the day. The flickering notification on my laptop screen prompts a wicked grin to split my face in two. One new request. Let's go! Let's go! I don't waste any time over opening up the details of my request. My heart begins to pound and I feel the welcome rush of adrenaline flooding through my body. Today, 10:55 a.m. local time, victim's phone. Downloading image attachment. Oh my god. I don't know who this is, but that's so sad. My eyes wanted to upload a photo. Two people, two identical women. Twins, identical twins at that. The woman on the left is circled in red. She is obviously the requested victim, but without knowing them personally, it's possible to distinguish between the two. They both have the same stunning features, lustrous hair, contagious smiles. This truly is an interesting request. I immediately jumped to the conclusion that the one twin wants the other dead. Right, that's immediately my thought too. It's not the only possibility. I'd like to think it's the case. Makes it exciting. That's so sad. I think it's this photo because the other ones are just like ID photos. This is like a photo they took. Oh no, it's just sad. I don't know. And just this picture made me sad. This type of request only serves to reinforce my resolve. I can't wait to start gouging out a victim's eyes. She will leave behind a truly beautiful corpse. Oh, girl. No. As I wait for the secret weapon, the database of the deceased to load up. My photo tingles beside me on my couch. It's a noise app from none other than Kojiro. Hey there, about last time. Hi. Hey, that guy Ichichi Hinata, gone today. Is that so? Where'd he go? Cremated, family didn't collect him. Limited space. You know what it is? I don't quite know why Kojiro decided to tell me this. I suppose he thinks that I requested Akechi's death, so... I see. More names? What? Want me to look at more names? Corpse Girl victims? Sorry, I don't have any more names for you. Shame. Tell me you request one more deaths. Oh, and do you know her identity? Who, Corpse Girl? Yes. No, sorry, I don't know who she is. Okay. Is it you? Ah! Ah! Jeez, are we back at this again? No, it's not me. I'm not clever. I'm not as clever as all that. Okay. How does she kill? I'm not sure. Okay. What do you know? Well, bro, he definitely knows it's you. All I know is that the victim received a photo in their own corpse before they die. Everyone knows that. My dog knows that. It's her calling card. Calling card? Bro, Persona reference? Yet request fulfilled. Tell me more. I don't know what else to tell you. Lame. Okay. By the way, I saw the photo. What photo? Ichichi Hinata photo on his phone. The calling card. Huh? How do you see Kojiro see it? Sure, he deals with the dead bodies, but surely personal possessions are removed from the deceased before they enter the morgue. I need to play it cool here, not invite any more suspicion on myself. Are you talking about the photo the Corpse Girl supposedly sends her victims? Yes. Burning thing was definitely the guy, but the photo didn't match the cause of death. The photo didn't match the cause of death? I remember crafting a hideous photo. Of course, it wasn't all that long ago. I used a base image of a corpse's dismembered legs hanging over a power line. It was memorable image, after all. It made a fearsome sight, but it's not something that could easily be replicated by suicide or murder, for that matter. So I never really expected Akechi to wind up looking like that photo. From what I read in the obituary, he died in a traffic accident. He must have been driving. He was possessed, or he was a pedestrian. Either way, it was likely a collision with a vehicle. For starters, Caldivator still has both legs. No legs in photo. Did you know that? No, I didn't know. I haven't seen the photo you're talking about. You haven't? Interesting. Corpse Girl doesn't share that with the requester? No. Hang on. Okay, so only victim sees the photo? Here. Why would you send that? Kojiro shares the photo in the chat. Jesus. Sure enough, it's a snapshot of the Corpse Girl photos of producer Ichichi Hinata. He must have copied it from the victim's phone. It's so fucked up. Photo of Corpse Girl compared to this. Oh, they're not even that bad. Like, but why? Why is he sending this? This is so fucked up. It's Echi Hinata's true corpse scrawled in forward in the front driver's seat of a wrecked car. That's not, the car looks fine. This photo looks fine. I guess they didn't want to make it too gory. Seeing a genuine corpse photo doesn't come as much of a surprise to me. After all, I spent countless hours trawling through a database of deceased. I've seen more of my share of destroyed lives. There's not too much blood on this photo. It's kind of lame compared to the grocer's rendition of his death that I love you crafted. Right. Sure. It's still not entirely evident that led to the Echi's car collision. This very well could have been a genuine accident. For my own ego, I have to at least pretend the corpse girl had a hand in it. Thoughts? The real death doesn't match corpse girl photos at all. Why do you think that is? I feel pretty clever and manipulated by putting the question on Kojiro. I want to lessen the suspicion of my true involvement as much as possible. You're asking me? Well, some theories, corpse girl photos is a scare tactic, nothing more, but don't know where the photo comes from. She convinces the victim to kill themselves. What the hell? How could its very first theory be right on the money? Because it's the obvious one, girl. Who is this guy? Is he stalking me or something? Does he actually know the truth? Second theory. Corpse girl comes after victims, but a genuine accident happened first. Echi Hinata died before she got to him. His second theory is off the mark, but I can see why he came to that conclusion. Regardless, this is the theory I want him to believe. I think the second theory is most likely. Why would someone kill themselves when seeing a photo? Doubting my own methods like this leaves sour taste in my mouth. Not that simple. Photo is personal and time-stamped. Adds urgency, realism. Could be effective, especially when someone's anxious or gullible. He's right, of course. Although causing death in this manner was never intentionally when I first started Corpse Girl's website. It's a possibility that did occur to me when Ro Hanada died. Bro, I need to see this girl. I'm looking this up. This is probably spoilers. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we never figure out what's her problem, what she looks like. Maybe. Oh wait, she does have that the scarecrow photo. I think hers is the one that's like she photoshopped the photo, but then she ended up exactly like the photo. If I'm wrong, don't quote me on that. Well, now she asks. Police are on the scene, like to share. More morbid, the better. Dead guy with the corpse girl photo on his phone fits the bill. They sent me both photos. We played the spot difference. Well, that's so fucked up. Disgusting. I never knew the police would be despicable to the dead. Really? Well, I can't really talk at the very least. I'm not in that line of work. Anyway, coffee? Huh? Get coffee with me? Your name? Why did he just... Oh, yes or no? I was like, what are you talking about? This is not a web fan fiction. Unbelievable. This guy wants to meet up and grab coffee. Has this conversation really given him the feeling that I am interested in him? Does he think that we're bonded over discussion of dead bodies? I'm about to tell him no, but some part of me hesitates and halts my fingers. Kojiro has connections. The morgue, the police. I'm not invincible, but he might be a useful tool in the future. It's not oh my god, it's not inconceivable. At this stage, I'm about 80% sure he doesn't know my true identity. It might be safe to meet up with him. On the other hand, I get the impression that even if he knew who I really am, he'd only be impressed. It's a gamble. It could be beneficial, or it could lead me to being caught out. I might even get arrested for my involvement in 3 deaths. Though, is that what I'm doing here really illegal? I'm not so sure. Yes, girl. You're like barely pushing someone to suicide. You would probably go to jail. But I don't think a jury would take my side. Exactly. That's why I have to err on the side of caution at all times. Okay. That might just be a mistranslation. Kojiro. Okay, let's meet. I hope I typed the words I type the words and hit send before I have any more second thoughts. It might be a fatal mistake, but if I'm clever enough, I can wrap him around my finger and utilize his connections. Cool. Message you tomorrow. Bye. His typing is weird. Kajira's status immediately changed to offline. I rest my foot on the couch and look back at my laptop screen in front of me. The smiling, beautiful faces of two identical women stare back at me. That's right, I was about to start working my most interesting requests. I still have plenty of time before I need to get to sleep. With this thought in mind, I set up my task in high spirits. Oh boy. The tiny balcony jutting out from the side of the apartment is nothing like it was advertised in the real estate listing. When I first saw the misleading photos, I thought it would be a spacious, bright, and open-air hideaway that I could use to get some fresh air and improve my health. I wanted to set up a tiny garden, grow some plants, nothing that would require a lot of work, but something that I could occupy my spare time. In reality, the balcony is a depressing amalgate, I can't read that, of steel and concrete that slabs away any desire to stand upon it. It rests in the eternal shadow of the surrounding buildings and manages to catch the sun's rays for about 4 minutes every day. It's an understatement to say, but I was disappointed when I ventured out upon it for the first time. I suppose if nothing else, it's a good vantage point for looking out over the city, but that's the only positive thing I have to say about it. As I stand here with my back against the railing, calmly sipping a lukewarm mug of green tea, I breathe a heavy sigh. I should be at the office. I should be tapping away at my keyboard, getting through the backlog of work, but has accumulated this week. Instead, I'm here at home, tired and strained and wearing thin at the seams. What? Okay, I called in sick this morning. I don't know if my supervisor bought the lie, but he did tell me to stay home and feel better. So that's what I've been trying to do. It's my own fault I feel this way. It's my own fault that I stayed up until 4 a.m. again. I know that lack of sleep exacerbates my condition. I know that skipping meals and refusing to take medication makes me feel this way. I know that I do this to myself. I know. But this is me. This is what I do to myself as I try to take on each day. This is the way I stretch myself thin, for no reason other than the fact that some days I don't want to be better. I just want to stay up late, work on Corpse Girl's request. My body needs to sleep more, for sleep doesn't come before my ambitions. I want to eat only when necessary because when I'm slim, I look beautiful. I want to be beautiful, just like her. I want to skip my medication because taking the same pills every day is a hassle and expensive, and I question whether I really need them anymore. Girl, I think if I can just stay at home like this, I don't need the medication. Yeah, you even came out to the balcony. That counts as being outside. So why do I need to take the pills? It's true that when I skip a few days, I end up like this. I try to convince myself that I'm fine, that I'm fixed, like I was some broken thing that has been magically repaired. But I end up staying inside all day with the curtains shut and my eyes locked on a screen. I know that when I stay on top of my medication, I can go out to work in the park, in the library without a second thought. I can get on the train and not worry about strangers breathing on me or touching me. I can go to the convenience store and leisurely look around. I even went to the restaurant last week and read a book while eating dinner, and no one even tried to cut me or... What? No one tried to strangle themselves in front of me in Yuriko. Can I really go out and do all those normal things because of some tiny pills that a doctor said I need? Or can I do the things because I actually better now? Maybe I was never unwell in the first place, not irrational, not cautious, careful, concerned. I realize that my mug isn't empty when I bring it to my lips and taste nothing but the slightly waxy, unpleasant sensation of smudged lipstick. Well, I've been outside for long enough anyway. I'll go inside since it's getting late. Plus, I have the feeling that someone is on the street below, has been watching me and is waiting to climb up onto my balcony. Girl, that part is really interesting because it shows that she has maybe I'm just forgetting everything, but it shows that she has medication and that she's feeling paranoia from someone not feeling like someone's going to attack her like that, and her depression, I guess, anxiety. Maybe I'm just making things up, but that, wow. I enter my apartment, set my mug aside, and retreat to my bedroom. My phone was where I left it, sitting face up and begging for my undivided attention. I snatch it up, unlocking the screen. I'm greeted by the last webpage I left open. It's my custom-made news alert for obituaries. From tomorrow morning, I'll be anxiously waiting news of my latest victim's fate. Oh my god, my dog's at my door. Oh my god, my dog's at my door. I guess tomorrow she should be hiding in the bathroom for a little bit, waiting for, Minnie? Is that my dog? It's probably Molly, my other dog. It's because it's raining out and she gets scared. I time-stamped the photo with tomorrow's date, June 5th, 9:01 a.m. The unlucky twin has already saved the photo. I sent it out earlier today. After sending a photo, I always hide the burner phone out in the unused shed behind my apartment building. Getting the phone into the shed this morning was rather difficult. I had to cover up my face and hands with some old clothes and waited until nobody was in sight before dashing as fast as I could. It took me a good 10 minutes to cook myself inside the shed before I could rush back into my apartment and lock the door behind me. I don't think anyone tried to follow me. What? However, I know that I'm going to need to retrieve the phone tomorrow and dispose of it. Yeah, I think she has some type of paranoia. I check for a reply from the victim, of course. Not that they ever reply. Then I destroy the SIM card, discard the phone like I always do, blah blah blah. It might be difficult to get out there to start again. On top of that, I really should go to the office. Oh, and then there's one thing I'm supposed to do tomorrow. Kojiro wants to meet for coffee. I'm not deluded to think that I can pull off all those escapades tomorrow with my current state. Maybe Kojiro requested this death and is just trying to test it out, and then tomorrow at the coffee you could be like, so, you won't guess what happened. I resign myself reaching for the bottle of medication in my dresser. Maybe another week of taking pills won't be so bad. They tend to increase my appetite, which is really annoying. It's a constant struggle to try to ignore the hunger that tears at my stomach. It doesn't help that they wreak havoc on my libido. I never know what to expect. Sometimes I look back at my photos of Ali on my phone and Girl! Well, this game's not queer, I swear. She talks about how her medication wreak havoc on her libido, and then she says, when I look photos of the girl that I fell in love with, basically, I don't feel anything. Bro. This is insane. Other times I can feel like simply be scrolling through noise while standing on the train to feel an overwhelming urge to explode. What? I do my best to diminish my doubts and fears as I swallowed the 2 of my tiny tablets. I follow up with a sip of water from the bottle kept next to my bed and fight the urge to retch. I take a shower and freshen up, and after that, I should curl up in bed and read. I need to conserve my strength for tomorrow, so an early night is in order. Maybe tomorrow is the day I finally be better. Girl. Yay.
Where the hell were you yesterday?
Oh.
Did you miss me? Nah, just glad you haven't bit the dust yet.
Oh, yeah. I told me would be like, is she dead?
That's so sweet.
Right. Tommy leans in close to me.
Listen, have you had any trouble with Corpse Girl? No, I think I'm in the clear.
I'm glad that she's, like, concerned. That's so sweet.
Well, I guess the time marked on the photo has long passed. Maybe you really are safe. Yeah. Thanks, though. Huh? Thanks for what?
For being concerned.
For thinking of me. Ah, shut up.
Oh, okay. Maybe we don't hate each other that much. Tommy's face is glowing red with embarrassment. Despite our differences, our interactions regarding Corpse Girl have helped us bond a little. I'm not counting on Tommy, but in having a lasting friendship, even just quiet peace might be expecting too much. I think in Tommy's nature, I want to pick fights with people regardless of whether she's close to them or not. I wouldn't be surprised if we end up quarreling again, no matter how much we learn to respect each other. That's true, but right now, everything's good, so...
I'm at my desk if you need me, but don't bother me, you know?
Okay. She waves and leaves a cryptic statement in the air behind her. I return my attention to my computer and mark a few tasks on my list as completed. The next person to waddle up to my desk and interfere with my work is
You weren't in
Shinya.
yesterday?
Nope.
Are you well?
No.
Yep.
Okay. I've been meaning to speak to you
my
about Sato.
Oh yeah, I probably should say something.
Aoi?
Yes, the thing is, I'm kind of in deep water because of her not showing up to work. And then
Yeah.
resigning immediately.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Shit. I was supposed to talk to you about that, actually. It kind of slipped my mind.
Oh, right.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, Shinya. It's my fault, really. I hassled you to get Aoi a job.
No. I didn't exercise due diligence. I really should have made her come in for an interview. Or I should have spoken to her myself to see if her heart was
Right.
really
I
in
feel
it.
like she should have done an interview before they like immediately gave her the job.
When you put it that way...
Because now we both look bad. I'm not trying to be cautious, but what he said makes sense. Callous.
Listen, you couldn't have known it, but Aoi struggles a bit day to day. I'll just say she has some anxiety issues and leave it at that.
Anxiety, huh?
Don't tell anyone I said that. I was under the impression
like
she's been
everybody.
doing a lot better, but maybe I was wrong.
I guess we all have our hidden struggles, right?
Right.
Yeah. If only he knew. Then again, maybe Shinya struggles too. Maybe dating Tomei is his cry for help. Maybe he's going to snap one day and come into the office with a knife. Oh. Or maybe he'll discover Corpse Girl's website and request Tomi Ida's death in retaliation for ending his career. Who knows? I can't read this guy as well. As initially thought, for the longest time, I was under the impression he had a crush on me. So what would I know? Did he request her death? That would be crazy.
Anyway, I hope Sato feels better soon.
'Cause
maybe she'll find a job that suits her one day.
he's like the most basic looking, you know.
Maybe.
Say,
Sorry, Chanel. Didn't mean to be mean, but you know.
seeing as we're friends now and all, would you mind if I ask you a, personal question?
Am I gay? Yes.
That depends on what it is.
It's related to,
What?
intercourse?
This is a work environment. What? My face scrunched up at the word. I don't know the direction this conversation is heading in.
Shouldn't this be something you talk to your girlfriend about?
Right, because she's gonna be on my ass if she finds out.
Yes, you're right. But I can't actually speak to her about it. You're really the only other friend I have, so...
I'm so sad. Sure. What's the question? Shinya's face takes on a dark expression that's far more depressing than he just said. I feel bad for the guy.
Well, what's the question?
Oh, if, hypothetically speaking, if someone pressures you into, you know...
Yes, that would be bad.
Sex?
If it was right in an
Yes.
instant.
that. If someone pressures you into it and you really don't want to do it, what should you do?
Say no, because that's statutory rape. Is that true? Is that true? Let me just try to. Okay, actually, I don't think that's true. Oh, that's not true. Just scratch that. That's when statutory rape refers to sexual activity with a minor who's below the legal age of consent. Yes. So, yeah, statutory rape would be if an adult tried to get with a minor and they consented, but it would be statutory rape because they're under the age of consent, so it wouldn't. Yeah, dude, that would just be rape probably because you were forced into it, right? I probably shouldn't be saying that word. Oh my god. Okay. That would be inappropriate. That would be assault. Because if someone's pressuring you into that, that's not good. That's assault. You have the right to say no.
Say no. Firmly and loudly. No one should make you do things you don't want to do.
Right. No. Even if it's not a firmly and loudly no, it's still a no. And you should want a yes. You know, a very, very positive yes. Loudly
Yes.
consent.
Of course.
Because there's so many cases of people just being pressured into doing things and forced to say yes. So it would be like, well, they consented, but they didn't really. I feel that my answer didn't give Shinya the comfort he is obviously seeking.
Is Tomoe pressuring you into going all the way?
No, of course not. She would never... Never mind. It was foolish of me to bring up this topic.
Buddy. Ugh. Tomoe, girl, you need to back off. Give him some space.
I'm really sorry, Noriko. Please, forgive my lack of professionalism.
No, you're fine. Shinya bows to me deeply, his face parallel to the floor, and quickly turns and struts, scuttles away before I get the chance to say anything else. What was all of that about? Could Tomoe be pressuring him? I wouldn't put it past... Sorry, my freaking computer. I wouldn't put it past her, but something doesn't feel right. She seems really smitten with him. Would she really push him like that? Maybe it's guilt from not being able to prevent his career from going down the toilet. But I feel like I should try and do something to help him. I watched Shinya get on the elevator, and once double doors closed, I worked... Oh, shit.
Hey, can I have a minute?
This is weird. Normally I come to bother you.
Yeah, sorry.
Shit. Oh, God.
Have you and Shinya ever gone all the way?
Huh? We've only been together for, what, a week? You think I'm some sort of slut?
I wouldn't think that sounds like her. Like, it's just very weird assumption. It would be a weird assumption to assume she would. Like, who else would be doing that?
Hey, don't answer that! Look, not that it's your business, but... No, we haven't. Shinya's sweet. He's old-fashioned, you know. He wants to really get to know me before we go down that road. And I'm happy to wait. The last few guys I dated only ever wanted one thing from me. And that gets old real fast, you know?
Yeah, I could see that from her. Who would be
Okay,
pressuring
I believe you.
Why are you asking me anyway? Did Shinya say something to you?
No, I was curious, that's all.
Oh, well.
You think we're real friendly now, don't ya? Well, I don't mind some girl talk.
Oh my god, we're besties now. Well, not besties, but you know.
Come talk to me anytime.
Besties, we're besties. That's so cute.
Thank you. I'll do that.
Shinya, back off. This is my girl now. Tomoe waggles her fingers in a goodbye wave and return to my desk. If I take Tomoe at her word, which I find myself doing increasingly often, when she's not trying to get Shinya to do anything he's uncomfortable with. So that can only mean one thing. Someone else is pressuring Shinya. But the guy admitted to me only today that his only close friends are Tomoe and myself, so... Is the boss? That's my first thought. Like, if you want to keep your job, blah blah blah, but I don't know. That doesn't seem quite right. Who was he talking about when he brought up the subject? Right. Oh my god, this coffee shop's so cute. I like those chairs. I'm a little worried that I haven't received a news alert from Betray today. Oh, right. My latest victim at Oh, it's gonna happen at the coffee shop? Shit. I took a moment, had her photo timestamp at 9:01 a.m. this morning. If my method worked like it had the last few times, then she should be, well, truly dead by now. And she should have slit her own throat, or someone mysteriously would have come along and slit her for her. It's not like I managed to identify how Corpse Girl's power works. I'm no closer to figuring out why her victims die. All I know is that they do die. And yet, I can't find any matching obituaries for the day. I've tried searching manually, too. I can't rely on my automatic filters to get it right. I've scored every source I can to find and come up with nothing. It's possible that she hasn't killed herself yet. It's possible that she's planning to do it. Or maybe someone else is planning to kill her on Corpse Girl's behalf. Corpse Girl's behalf. It's also possible that this way any victim won't die. Depressingly, that puts me back at square one. My winning streak will be over before it really gets beginning if Corpse Girl's photo has no effect. I make my mental note to discard the burner phone when I get back home. I somehow forget to get rid of it on my way to work, it being so absorbed in my strict morning routine. Bro, girl, you're getting a little careless. But it's not too late. Barely 24 hours have passed since I sent out the photo. I'm not straying too far from
You came. Mad.
Hey. I like the outfit. That familiar halting voice snaps me out of my thoughts. Kujiro stands before me wearing slightly cleaner clothes than last time we met. It's very possible that he interpreted this meeting up as a date and decided to wear his absolute best outfit. The smell of the mark is only faint upon him thanks to the desperate cover-up scent of strong cologne.
Hi.
Can I sit?
Please.
No, you can't. Get the fuck out. Kujiro pulls up a chair and sits across from me. He's relaxed and awkward all at once. His tall, lanky form doesn't seem to fit in the tiny, cozy cafe he selected.
Waiting long?
No, not really.
Great. Ordered yet?
No. What do you recommend?
House blend. Fantastic. They roast it here.
Fantastic.
Also, the chocolate gâteau is amazing.
Okay.
I'll order
noted.
2 slices.
Oh, is that like a
Thank you,
coffee?
but I'm not hungry. Coffee is fine.
Sorry, I'm looking at Instagram right now. Oh, again, that reminds me my, daily update. If anybody is listening, if you are over the age of 18 and live in the US, please go and vote tomorrow. Today is 11/4, November 4th. Tomorrow is November 5th and Election Day. And I'm going to be voting tomorrow for the first time and very excited. So if you are over the age of 18 and are eligible to vote and live in the US, please go and vote. Your vote matters. It is canceling out someone else's. And please make sure to vote locally as well. Yeah, that's my PSA for today.
Roger that.
The waitress eventually comes around and Kojiro places our order in fluent French. I think the waitress is taken aback as she bows politely and humbly asks him to repeat himself in Japanese. Oh, because I posted a TikTok. Speaking of which, I posted a TikTok saying that, and I got terrible reach. I think my TikTok account is flopping. I put vote, and they're like, you're not getting on anybody's For You page today. And I appreciate that. Thanks, TikTok. Love ya. Oh shit. That's really loud. Sorry. Alright, I'm gonna go get some water and get some food. I'm gonna take a quick break, but I'll be back. Yeah, I'll be right back. Bye-bye. Alrighty, we're back. I've got my dogs here. I ate some leftover food and I am refreshed. And of course, my headphones is stuck in my chair because, you know, it has to happen every time. Oh my god. 1 second. I don't know how they get stuck, but they always end up getting stuck in the roll. Oh, my dogs. Oh shit. My dogs. They're just so scared. Lay down, puppies. Lay down. Okay. Let's get back. I'm ready to play some. I'm probably going to play a little bit more of this and then probably play something else and then butterfly soup because I'm getting kind of like out of breath right now. I don't know why. Sometimes it's a good day for visual novel games. Sometimes it isn't. Of course, right when I sit down to get ready, my dog wants to leave my room, so now I have to get up and open my door. So I'll be right back. All right, both my dogs are gone now, so that sucks. But you know, oh well.
You wear glasses?
Oh, what?
No.
Oh, I just read that in my
Why
head.
would you say that?
Kujiro leans back casually and shrugs.
Couldn't remember. Maybe you had them on last time.
Ho, I did not have any glasses on. What are you talking about? Last time, is you referring to when we met at the library?
I've never worn glasses. Sorry.
You know what? She should have wore glasses. I think she would have looked great with those glasses on.
Don't be sorry. Just making conversation. This place is great, right?
It's true, the cafe possesses a quiet, comfortable atmosphere. The smell of freshly toasted coffee lingers in the air, and the display of various cakes at the front counter doesn't make me ill. I can make out the faint sound of acoustic music in the background with vocals in what I presume to be French. All in all, it's a nice place. Kojiro chose one.
Oh, is this place expensive? I just don't have much money, that's all.
Don't worry. It's on me.
Bet. I'll take that coffee then. I mean, that cake.
How's work? The bank, right?
I cocked my head to the side. Did I ever tell him what I do for work? I don't recall saying anything on subject. Yeah, no, we fucking didn't. He looked us up.
I work at the head office for Temujin, not in an actual bank.
That's so. Huh. Read your profile wrong.
Oh, okay. I relaxed somewhat at his explanation. Of course he would have read my noise profile after meeting up with me. That's very normal. I don't keep much personal information on there, but it's true that my workplace is listed. Our conversation is put on hold when the waitress returns with 2 cups of coffee and a single slice of cake gelato. I don't know how to say that. The cake is delicate and moist, and my stomach growls in betrayal of my convictions. Gojiro thanks the waitress in French, and once again she bows in embarrassment and takes her leave.
Bye.
He scoops up a section of the cake with his fork and holds it out to me. I wave politely and shake my head.
Oh well.
He takes a bite and looks immensely satisfied with his choice
Could
of
eat
dessert.
if you wanted. You're skin and bones.
Excuse me?
Just saying. Could stand to gain some weight.
The nerve of him. The nerve of him! Who would say that to a young woman?
I'll have you know that I eat perfectly well. Think...
No, you fucking don't.
Whoa. Sorry. Wasn't trying to be mean.
Bro, he's probably telling, you know.
You're gorgeous.
Oh.
Just saying, some cake wouldn't hurt.
Right. I'm gorgeous. I feel a little flushed. I looked at my phone to avoid Kojira's warm glaze. Bro, I gotta plug my fucking laptop again. Alrighty. Wrong charge. Great. Don't mind me. Alright, I got it. Plugged it in. I'm using my laptop to watch this stream. And then I'm streaming on my computer. I feel a little... Oh.
Try the coffee, please.
I'll reach for the cup in front of me, and more due to the pleasant aroma of Koji's suggestion, I take a sip. It's been served at the perfect drinking temperature, and it's absolutely delightful, rich, and delicate. I could drink this all day. I've probably been wasting my time drinking canned coffee. This is the real deal.
Thoughts?
For the first time since Kojiro arrived, I smile.
It's wonderful.
I don't think I've had canned coffee, but I wouldn't imagine being great. Because, like, I've had boba, and canned boba is, like, gross. Like, I think I have had one good canned boba. Like, there's a brown sugar one. It was good, but the boba, like, the tapioca was nasty, and I think that just ruins it.
Right?
So, even if, like, the milk tea is good, the shitty boba pearls just take it away. So I couldn't imagine canned coffee tasting that great.
I like your smile.
You should smile more. I'm joking, he didn't say that. But he's trying to seduce us. Yeah, laying it on thick. I didn't come here to be swooned still. This praise is kind of nice, even if he's trying to play me with the oldest lines in the book. Right, you're gorgeous and I like your smile. I figure I should switch the subject to encourage him to stop flirting.
So, how long have you worked in the morgue?
Wow. Good question. Okay, let's see. 34 now. Started there at 22.
You're 34?
Damn. 12 years. Never thought about it. Shit, I'm old.
34 is not old.
No, not at all. You're older than I expected, but really, it's no big deal.
How old are you? Can I ask that?
I don't mind. I'm 20.
Bro, this 34-year-old is not getting with a 20-year-old. I'm sorry, but in my opinion, that is kind of weird. I'm sure it's fine in the long run, but it is kind of icky.
Phew. Okay. Right.
Phew! That's 14 years.
Is that an issue?
No, of course not.
It would be an issue with me.
You're mature for your age, or I'm out of touch.
Bro, what? Don't ever say that. Someone clip that. That's crazy. Let me take a picture. One second. Sorry. One second.
You're out of touch.
Yeah.
Wow.
I can have a giggle.
Okay.
He laughs it off, but I wonder if I heard.
Would you date an older guy?
14 years? There it is, straight to the point. How do I answer a question like that?
Good question. I've got no issue with age, but I don't really know if you're my type. And if I can be honest, There is someone I have feelings for already.
Bro! Owie? Oh my god, girl. This didn't have the...
That's so. Unrequited love, huh?
Something like that.
I hate one of my big pet peeves with like anything, but like sometimes, most of the time, Japanese media, they have like sapphic relationships that are like purely sapphic. Like you can tell, like this, Noriko and Aoi. Like you can tell there's like a sapphic undertone with that. Noriko loves Aoi, but Aoi does not love her, and they don't explicitly say it, but it's so fucking obvious. And they play it off like they're just really, really good friends. Like, even though they're using love and feelings for everything, they're using all the terms, but it's just really good friends. It just feels like a slap in the face. Anyway.
Props can't compete with that.
Yeah, you're not a girl. Sorry.
Well, that's okay. I mean, you're stunning. Out of my league. Thrilled to be friends
and
if nothing
14
else.
years younger than you.
Friend sounds nice.
I'm sorry, that's bugging me. It's probably just me that's
Mad.
got a problem. Oh, I never checked my audio. Hello, hello. Okay, I'm good. That sounded so good. Maybe I should like try out for JYP or something. He raises his coffee cup and a toast, then takes a sip. Maybe I had him wrong. He might be a little more mature than I gave him credit for. If he takes a rejection without pressing the point, that speaks a lot about his character.
So, Corpse Girl.
Hmm?
Interesting, right? How does she do it?
Yeah, it's so interesting. It's so
Photos, the killings, all without knowing the Vic's name.
weird. Yeah, it's so weird.
Yeah.
Wonder what her death count is.
What is it now? 3? 3, 4 if I'm lucky. I try not to say this
Eiichi
out loud.
Hanada. Car crash. Was it planned? Cut the brake line. Drugged.
I have no idea. Sorry.
Bro, if you look online on like that website, we only get the phone number and the picture. We don't get the name or anything like that.
But you requested his death.
Yes. I did lead him to believe that, but I have to continue going along with it.
And for no personal reason?
That's right.
Brutal.
Yeah.
Don't request my death, okay?
Okay.
We'll see.
His face lights up, almost as if he impressed with Umbrigi's answer. Excited even.
Maybe I should try the site. Request a death.
Did you already do it, wink wink?
Know anyone who deserves it?
Sorry, not off the top of my head.
Neither. Maybe you should request me.
Bro, me personally, I probably would never do this. But I could, if you brought it up to me, I probably could think of some names. Of like, people, maybe not personal people, but like people. But I would never do it, because that's cruel and evil. But, I could think of names. Maybe that's crazy. Maybe I shouldn't have said that, but that's okay.
I'm dying to know how it goes down.
You know, maybe you shouldn't mess with this stuff. What if you really ended up dead?
I can protect myself. I mainly want a corpse photo. How does she do it? Oh, by the way, you read that book I gave you?
You mean Strange Flower?
Bingo.
I'm still confused, like, this will be freaking, like, explained later. But, like, the death in the prologue, that's the death I am most interested about. But I'm sure that's going to be involved later, especially because, like, the death that the girl in the prologue requested was Noriko's older sister. And then she ended up dying, the girl who requested the death, anyway, because she got sent a photo. So I don't know, like, if her sister died too. I guess we'll see.
I'm halfway through it.
Wow, fair effort. It's long. Thoughts?
I wish I could
It's
read
interesting.
that now.
I won't lie.
I don't have energy and it sucks. Because there's so many books that are sitting right next to me that I'm like, oh, I really want to read that. because the book I'm reading now is just so boring. So I think I might just put that down and read something else because it's putting me in a book slump. I think I'm gonna read John Green. That always helps. Yeah, I think I'll read John Green. I think I'll start Turtles all the way down to 9. I'll try to.
No, Belle Sinclair is a sicko,
This is
right?
very not very relevant, but you know.
Right. He's not all there.
Halfway through, huh? So, has he dined with the dead?
To mind the burp.
Yeah. Who was it? His school teacher, I think. He dug up her body 2 days after she died and then dressed her in his mother's Sunday best.
Jeez.
Yeah.
The books that they're talking about do sound interesting. I don't know if I would ever read them because they do sound like very horrific. But they do sound compelling, and I like the one that people always bring up, the playground one. Like I've heard about that. And it does sound cool, but children dying in the graphic ways, like I just don't think I could ever read that. Like it's a cool concept, I guess, in a horror way, but it's just so disgusting, and I like horror, but I don't like horror in that way, and I find myself leaning towards liking thriller more than horror, just because I just like the I don't know.
Took the corpse out for Italian?
Yeah.
I can imagine the waiter's reaction. Ah, classic.
I would kill for a freaking sherbet float right now. I need to stop. I feel like every time I stream this game, I just want to think about food, and that's not very relevant, but that's okay. I'm drinking my strawberry sparkling water from Clover Valley. Not sponsored, but this stuff, it's like no caffeine and no sugar, and it's probably not the best for you either because it's got like potassium and stuff, or not. I don't know. I don't know how to read labels, but it's no sugar and no caffeine apparently. So I'm trying to drink it more than soda and tea because I started to drink tea, Arizona tea, instead of soda, but then that has a lot of sugar in it, and I was like, maybe not. So I was like, sparkling water, that's what I used to drink a lot. It's good. And I don't like normal sparkling water, so I get flavored. And I know this is carbonated, but I don't care. It's better than drinking soda, and I do drink Celsius energy drinks more than Monster because Monster has a lot of sugars too, and caffeine. Alright, Gojiro seems really reminiscing about the book. The story is definitely interesting, but the way he's laughing at it makes me a little worried. Then again, the guy that works in a morgue, so maybe the whole scenario is just comical to him.
Oh, that's it there.
It takes me a second to realize what he's pointing at. Sure enough, the book in question is sticking out of the top of my bag.
Pass it here. I want to show you a funny passage.
A funny passage? Okay. I then reach through the book. I pull out a massive tome from my handbag, and with a fair amount of effort. The book comes free, and it snags at the bag zipper and causes some of the contents to fly. A few personal belongings fall on the floor with a clatter. Notice my lipstick, lip gloss, notepad, and pen hit the cafe started to flow. Hopefully you don't have anything incriminating in your bag there, Miss, or in your bag there, Missy, because that's not going to help your case. One second, I'm trying to figure out where I should stop for today. Okay, I figured it out. Okay. Kojiro comes around my side of the table and helps me pick up my things. He pauses when his hands grapple on another book that has fallen beneath change 5.
False photography?
Shit! Shit! Fuck. We're so fucked.
Eh? What's this?
Nothing, it's just a book, you know? I quickly reach for the book and try to snatch it from his grasp.
It's nothing.
Bro, don't make it more suspicious, girl. Kajira's quick, and he instinctively avoids my desperate grab. He holds the book aloft and continues reading the cover.
Huh. English? A comprehensive history of photo
Girl,
manipulation.
this isn't helping your fucking case. He returns to the seat and flips through the pages as if he's packing my belongings away. I bowed my head silently, waiting for his judgment.
Yo, you can read this?
Only a little.
Oh, this is tough. My English isn't good. Thought it was French at first. Oh, these images.
Oh yeah, don't look very close. Kajira suddenly snaps the book close.
I figured it out.
I brace myself in this incredible accusation.
Corpse Girl fakes the photos.
That's no.
The photos aren't from the future, like that was ever possible. Photo is fake. Timestamp is fake.
He's correct, but will he go back to assuming that I'm Corpse Girl?
Why do you have this book? Are you editing photos?
I mean, I have an interest in it, but that's all.
This book is old. Doubt the techniques are useful anymore.
Just say after the Corpse Girl, if he says something about Corpse Girl and it convinces you, just say like, well, after that guy died, I was curious about the photo and how that photo would have been done. So I started researching about Photoshop. Yeah, that sounds
Still,
pretty good.
It's interesting. My theory. Thoughts?
About Corpse Girl faking the photos?
Bingo.
I don't know. Sure, it's possible. But can anyone fake a photo so realistically?
Realistically? Do you know her photos are realistic?
I mean, they have to be if someone has to, you know, kill themselves over it.
You sent me that copy of Eiichi Hanada's corpse photo.
Right.
The one Corpse Girl apparently produced.
True.
Yeah,
It
what
was
are you
good,
thinking?
right? Pretty convincing.
Very convincing. Is photo manipulation that good?
I suppose if someone skilled enough was doing it.
Right.
If it's not photo manipulation, then one more theory.
What is it?
Maybe the subject in the photo is a corpse.
I'm confused. Of course it's a corpse. What's your point?
Sorry, hear me out. It's a photo of a real corpse. Just not the victim's corpse.
Bro.
Corpse Girl acquires a real corpse.
Don't put this guy in
dresses it up.
Actually,
just like a strange
put
flower.
this guy in the courtroom.
She makes it look like the Vic. It's convincing because it's real.
Don't
No
say victim.
photo manipulation.
Huh, I see.
Immediately, my mind starts to kick into high gear. Kajiro has unknowingly presented me with the unprecedented idea. What if Corpse Girl does get real corpses? What if she dresses them up, wounds them, and makes them look like a carbon copy of the victim? Then she holds a photography session to capture the magic. Sure. He's on the edge. He's almost there. The realism would be amazing. It will be more convincing than manipulating photo, even though I've become pretty good at that. It will become the next step in realism. I'm sure to convince victims to kill themselves. If Corpse Girl's victim can be relied upon to kill themselves, then I don't have to continually question the cause of death. I wouldn't need to worry about whether some mysterious third parties wandering around slaying people on Corpse Girl's behalf. All of the deaths would caused by suicide. It would be a matter of predictability. Conquering victims would simply be a matter of forging a convincing enough corpse replica. But the legwork involvement in requiring corpse would be, that's it. The answer would be sitting right in front of me, with a smudge of chocolate cake on his chin and an empty coffee cup resting in his hand.
Say, hypothetically, would it be
Oh,
easy
we're
for
gonna
Corpse Girl to even have
change?
access to dead bodies?
We're gonna change our method.
Legal ramifications aside, could she possibly have a source of cadavers to desecrate at will?
Yeah, It's not impossible. Take someone like me. I have the morgue. I'm there alone, mostly. Someone like Corpse Girl makes me an offer. I'd give away spare corpses, no problem.
Oh, well, that shows how corrupt you are, but you know, it's fine. We
Of
won't
course, I could get busted. It's not about losing my job. I'm not going to prison.
What? You wouldn't go to prison for that? I feel like that's pretty extreme. I feel like people go to prison for way less.
The price would have to be right. But that's just me. Employees in other morgues, well, can't speak for them.
Depends on how much money and how the offer is.
Interesting. So you would willingly work with Corpse Girl if the price was right?
Yeah, I've said it before. Big fan. I support her work. It's fascinating. If she really is using cadavers to make photos, then, well, I'm offended she didn't come to me for help.
This is amazing. I've never imagined this meeting would go so lucrative. If I wanted to get my hands on all the corpses I've ever needed, I just ask him right here and now. But then you have to like admit and like talk and then like, you know, stuff. I find myself breathing heavily and I notice that my cheeks are warm and my head feels slightly airy. It all comes down to whether or not I really want to step up my game. The things are, well, the twin woman, my latest victims, seem to have given up to the ghost. Maybe I'm being impatient, or maybe my work isn't as convincing and powerful as I want it to be. Then there are the cases of previous victims, like Hana Tsurumaki killed herself. There's no doubt about it. But Itachi Hanada, it's highly possible that his car wreck fully was accidental. I may not have a hand in that after all. Ruri Hanado, my first ever conquest, the cause of her death still eludes me. There's no way she could have killed herself in the prison her body was discovered in. She's the whole reason that I started suspecting someone else's survivement in the first place, after all. So there's one definite suicide, one potential murder, and one death that was an accident, a traffic collision that happened to coincide with the day I wanted the victim to die. Statistically, there's no way to know how Corpse Girl's power actually works. It's almost like deaths are just caused at random, and when you pile out the countless failures I've encountered over the past years, well, my success ratio isn't very impressive. If I could truly compel victims to simply kill themselves, then it would take the guesswork out of the whole thing, that's for sure. Girl, you're sick. With Kojira's help, I could acquire cadavers and make them look like my victims. The work would be completely different to photo manipulation. Like, she's so sick. Like, she's so... Like, I don't even know if I can blame it on mentally ill, because there's plenty of people who are mentally ill and don't do crazy shit like this. This is fake, okay? I know this. I feel like I have to specify that every time I start talking about, like, stuff in the real world. It is fake. I know that. But it's just... It's so fucked up. There'd be gore involved, no doubt about it, and it'd make a steady hand some makeup artistry and access the clothing props. Then there's lighting to consider and backdrops. It's one thing to take an image from the database of deceased and have a corpse splatter on the pavement ready to go. It's an entirely different thing to have to drag the body out of the morgue and plant it into position and take photos of it. That seems difficult, though. How would you do it without being, caught? There'd be a lot to consider. It's not a decision I can make lightly. On top of that, I have to doubt the courage right now to ask Kojiro. What? Kojiro straight to his face. But if I do go for it, I'm absolutely positive it'll lend a massive amount of credibility to Corpse Girl's mission. The extraordinary realism will pave the road ahead of me with blood.
Yo, finished your coffee?
Yeah.
Oh,
I quickly take a sip and drain the cup.
that was delicious. Thank you for treating me.
Very welcome. Shall we head off?
I would imagine he gets paid more than I do at the morgue than a corporate office. But I'm sure she gets paid in a corporate office more than I do at my job.
Yes, let's.
Any plans for the night?
Yes.
Nothing with you.
Sorry I can't hang out longer.
No problem. I had fun.
Kojiro stands up and conquers his wallet. He leaves a few bills on the table and steps forward towards me. I stand up to him, playing my best hand, quickly lean forward and plant a soft kiss on his cheek. Oh shit. Whew. The maneuver is surprisingly difficult thanks to his height, but I don't think I pulled it off as gracefully as I had
Oh.
planned.
Thank you for the date. Will I see you again?
Oh shit. Please let me use the morgue. I give him my best alluring look as I bat my eyelashes down.
Yeah, of course.
This dude's a freak. I'm a freak, yeah. Oh shit. He slowly rubs his cheek with tender fingers, amazed that I just kissed him. Bro, I don't like the Idol show. If you knew who I was singing the song from the Idol. I don't like that show. I just think the song is fun to sing.
Bye-bye now.
I spin and make a beeline for the exit. I hope my trembling legs will betray me as I step out into the pavement outside. It's not in my nature to try to seduce someone for my benefit. So much that my attempt at it left me feeling rather wheezy. I don't know if I pulled it off, but now that I've left the cafe, I can't look back to see what effort I had on Kojiro, if any. I cross the road and shiver runs down my spine. I hope I'm prepared for what I'm getting myself into. The weekend is here, and despite my desire to stay inside... Okay, so the twin didn't die? Inside my apartment with the doors locked and windows closed, I find myself at the mall shopping for a new phone charger. My current charger gave up on me midnight, and now my phone is running dangerously low life power. I tried plugging into different outlets. I tried plugging in my laptop, but nothing I did give my devices even the slightest amount of charge. I thought for sure I had a spare charger lying around, but I couldn't. I turned my apartment inside out trying to find it. I couldn't even find the right type in my drawer to burn my phones. So either the charger had died, which is the best case scenario, my phone is completely faulty. I hope the latter is not the case, because I really can't afford to purchase a new one. Getting repaired is out of the question, or I refuse to lend and to hand it over to somebody else for a day or two and go without it. So I'm hedging my bets on the issue being held with the charger. If I can buy a new one, all my problems should be solved. This is what I tell myself as I scurry through the crowded mall, dodging left and right to avoid careless people trying to bump into me. I know there's electronic star around here somewhere, even with a discount school. Oh my gosh! Even with a discount store, will probably have a budget charger that will still fit my device. I want to find that I'm looking for and get out of this place. As I manually navigate the area, I think back to last night when I first noticed my phone was no longer charging. I'd been browsing through the obituary newsfeed, searching desperate for a sign of my latest victim's demise. No clues came up. There were countless obituaries, of course. This is a big country and people die every day, but very few match the description of my victim. The obituaries that did match had photos included, but none of them looked remotely like the twin one. It was dead end after dead end. I might have just escaped the fact that this latest request will go unfulfilled. But accepting it makes me angry. Very, very angry. I found myself stomping through the mall more often than simply walking. A few people glance at me, but I don't pay. I want that woman to die. I want her twin sister to rejoice in all her despair at the fact that befell her own flesh and blood. I want her to feel the fear of seeing her own corpse in that photo. I want her to feel the cold and clammy hands of death tugging at her shirt, whispering to her, inviting her to spiral down and down and down and down and down. Jeez. Okay, to spiral and down and just die. Okay, to give up, to die, to spiral down, to die. To spiral out of control. I want her to die. I want her to die. I want her to die. Spiral down, down, down.
Why didn't you die? Why didn't you die?
Okay, girl, well, don't start saying this in the middle of the mall. Okay. My head's foggy. My senses blurred. My face is hot. My hands cold. I repeat the mantra through the gritted teeth.
Why didn't you die? Why didn't you die? Why didn't you die?
Okay, girl. Okay, girl. Maybe go... Okay, I'm repeating myself. Okay, girl. Just go get your charger and go home and freak out there. Not in a public area like this. Okay. I fall on my knees and scream at the top of my lungs. Yeah, nobody's gonna look at you.
Why didn't you die?
Bro, I wonder who Corpse Girl is. Ho, you're not.
Why didn't you fucking die?
What the hell?
Yeah, what the hell?
Damn, she's having a full meltdown.
Can we get a security guard down here, please?
Die, 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 die!
Oh my god, girl.
Is she going to kill somebody?
Right, what the hell?
I'm scared.
And then it's gonna be put on her record, and when they try to find somebody that's like could be doing this, they're gonna find her freaking record of her doing this.
I'll kill her. I'll find her. I'll find her.
Bitch, you're insane. I taste blood in my mouth. My tongue is numb. My teeth chatter. I'll find that twin bitch, and I'll find that twin bitch. I'll find that twin bitch. I'll kill her myself. I'll kill her myself. I'll kill her myself.
I'll kill her. I'll kill her.
All right. That's an.
Yeah, someone take her away. A strong hand pulls at my shoulder and face hits in the ground hard. My arms are strained behind my back, and all I can see is blurry vision is checkered. Tiled floor at the.
You're coming with me.
Oh. No! My limp form is tugged backward and my head rolls to the side. I shut my eyes and let the blackness engulf me. Well, this is great. Well, they got a cool gaming setup in here. A stinging cold ice pack bites against my cheek and rudely awakes me from my stupor. I don't know where I am. 1 second. Okay, I don't remember why I'm here. But the sudden chill spreads across my face is nice, almost soothing. I realize that someone, a tall man, is looking at the ice pack to my cheek and motions for me to take hold of it myself. I reach sluggish hand to grab my ice pack and continue press against my skin. The man walks around the chair and seated and stands behind a simply wooden desk.
You can imagine my surprise when I recognized you.
Oh, is this our neighbor guy? Opening my mouth in an attempt to talk causes a dull ache in my tongue.
I apologize for treating you so roughly. The only reason I haven't called for the police is because I want to give you the opportunity to calm down and explain yourself.
This guy, I know him from where? Oh, of course. It took me some time because I'm not used to seeing my security uniform. But this is Kenji Ogawa, the very same guy who lives in my apartment building. The nice guy greets me at the stairwell. The father of sweet little Momo.
Mr. Ogawa?
Ah, so you are completely out of it.
I was thinking about a video game. Yeah, like, why didn't that bitch die when I shot her in Fortnite? Like, I'll go and kill her myself. In Fortnite.
Where am I?
This is the mall security office. You caused quite a scene, Nariko.
A scene?
You don't remember. Well, give it some time. I'm sure it'll come back to you.
I try to think hard about the circumstances that led me here. I remember something about visiting the mall and buy a phone charger, but I don't think I ever found the star I was looking for. Some kind of anger or fear or something, some familiar primal emotion got through.
Listen, Nariko. I've always thought you were a sweet girl. And Momo looks up to you, you know. Please, tell me that you're just not feeling well. Please tell me the things you were screaming aren't true.
These things I was screaming, an image of smiling woman flashed in my mind into a moment of my beautiful features and lovely hair. The victim, the one that didn't die. That's right. I remember now. I lost my cool and became so overwhelmed with frustration that she didn't die. I must have broken down and unleashed my anger there. Here, right in the mall. Stupid, 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 stupid. This is all because I went outside. I went somewhere I don't normally go. I was really fine about going to the office. It's familiar. The convenience store is fine too. In fact, my whole meticulously planned morning routine rarely bothers me. But the shopping mall? What was I thinking? Girl, you should have just ran to get your charger. You shouldn't have even thought about other shit. I haven't been keeping up with my medication, even if I was on top of it. Going somewhere out of my comfort zone is always a risk. I need to start regulating my intake, taking a pill or two every other day, or when I feel like it isn't going to help me anymore. Skipping days at a time, just popping in a few in my mouth when I need to leave the house isn't what I'm supposed to be doing. I need to follow the guidelines. I need a strict schedule, and I take that. What? I agree, girl. Damn it, Noriko. I'm supposed to be calm at all times. Stoic, unflinching Noriko. What the fuck am I doing?
Nariko, you still look a bit flustered. Do you want to lie down for a bit before talking to me?
No.
Okay. Well, Do you want to explain what happened?
No.
Huh. I never took you for a troublemaker. Please, Nariko. I'm begging you. Don't make me call the police. You were screaming about killing somebody. You were manic. You can't just act like that in public. You scared 100 people just trying to make their way through the mall.
I'm sorry, I didn't take my meds.
You scared me.
Oh. Knock at the door causes Kenji to flinch.
Ogawa, may I enter?
Yes. Please come in, Mr. Fujikawa.
Metal door separating the security room from the railroad opens with a screech. A broad and intimidating man enters the small room and displays the air inside. I feel like I'm going to suffocate.
This, sir?
Yes, sir. She's calm now.
Indeed.
The man who seems some kind of detective looks me down with target.
Miss, your name?
I don't answer him.
I see.
Sir, if I may, this is Nariko Kurosawa. She's an acquaintance.
Is that so? An acquaintance? Well, that speaks volumes about your personal life, Ogawa.
Sir.
Leave us be. I wish to talk to her.
Oh, bro, I know him because he's my neighbor.
Yes, Mr. Fujikawa.
Kenji bows, his grim smile cracking under fear as he exits the room. Detective, or whatever he is, towers over me and he pulls out a badge from inside his jacket and flashes at me.
My name is Fujikawa. I'm a detective, an investigator for the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department. You must understand that we take death threats very seriously in the police force.
Yeah, sorry about that. I was, yeah.
Huh? Excuse me, but Kenji said he didn't call the police.
Kenji? Ah, Ogawa. Well, never mind what he said. I was here already in regards to another case. I happened to witness your little outburst.
Yeah, sorry about that, my bad.
Ogawa was kind enough to allow me a moment to interview you personally.
Right. So, what do you want to talk about?
Listen, if I were in your shoes, I'd drop the sardonic act. I have reasonable grounds to arrest you here and now.
The voice drips with pure venom. This guy isn't joking around. I squirm a little in my seat and remove the cold ice pack from my face. Girl, look what you did.
Now, Miss Kurosawa, would you please explain to me
I
who
told
you are
this bitch in
threatening to kill?
Fortnite. It's so funny. A wave of dread washes over me as the reality of my current situation starts to sink in. If I don't fly straight and narrow, I might be in a world of trouble.
I apologize for my actions. I wasn't feeling like myself earlier. I regrettably skipped my medication recently.
The medication excuse.
Bro!
I'll play along. Were you hallucinating then?
No, sir. Not exactly.
Paranoia. There. I need to come up with something quickly. I'm not getting out of here anytime soon.
See, I recently had an altercation with a coworker about a guy we both like.
Oh, girl. She's making up shit. The detective rolls his
Go
eyes.
on.
I guess I
Bro,
was a
you should
little
not be
upset
screaming
about
along
our
with guys.
fight, and really, we're actually quite good friends, so I think a combination of that and missing my medication caused me to get a little too upset and say some things I don't really mean.
Mm-hmm. And how do I know you're not dangerous? Are you carrying any weapons, Miss Kurosawa?
Weapons? No, of course not.
How do I know you're not dangerous? I've never killed someone before. Look at my record.
I see. Well, you're going to have to permit me to search your belongings.
You're gonna find my freaky book.
You understand that I can't allow you to leave until I have established that you're not a threat, right?
Oh no. The detective lurks forward and roughly grabs my handbag.
Hey!
Oh my god! I don't think this is right. He tears it open and rummages around inside. I'm so relieved to traveling light today. I even left 2 books I'm reading at home. Thank God. He finds nothing of interest in the bag save for one thing, my phone. He taps the screen, toggles the power button, and snacks the phone against his open palm.
Is this broken?
I realize that the last drop of battery power must have finally drained. I'm probably lucky for the fact that if he found a certain thing on my phone, I might be in trouble. Right, the corpse girl. It's not like I keep corpse photos in there. That's what my collection of burner phones is for. But there are certain things that would be incriminating if my nose chatting with Korja. Oh, right. Oh, right. I think the thing is on her. Wait, no, she has it on her phone. That's a obituary notice. That would be weird. That would be incriminating. There are these photos of Aoi's and Tome, that famous singer that had her phone hacked and private photos uploaded to the net. Aoi knows that I have her photos, but she's okay with it. Tome doesn't know about hers. That would be hard to explain. What? Photos of what? You have Aoi's photos of what? The singer, on the other hand, was part of a big scandal for a few months, probably in half a Japan singer photos. Still, I'd rather keep my personal matters completely private. I still want this house to look through my affairs.
The battery is dead, sir.
You have Aoi's photos. The way they were talking about that is, I'm thinking of certain photos, but maybe I'm just, reaching again.
Where is your charger then?
Bitch, I came here to get one.
I don't have one with me.
He grunts and throws the phone up to me. I barely managed to catch it with my brittle, clumsy fingers. I'm just so frail and flimsy and innocent.
Wait here. I need to make a call.
Okay. He leaves the room unceremoniously, and I hear the screaming shriek of steel deadbolt locking the formidable door behind me. Him. I breathe out and try to calm my nerves. I look down at my phone in my hand, see a mirror image counterpart peering at the black reflection. I don't look as good as I normally do. My makeup is smudged, which has strangely become more and more common for me. I've gained some weight. My gaunt face feels fuller. Somehow my prominent cheekbones are softer. This girl standing back at me, she's not fully familiar. Is this Noriko Kurosawa? Is this Corpse Girl? I look like some hibernation. Some sickening concoction of myself and some person I don't fully recognize. I don't understand how it could have gained weight. I've been eating less. Girl, you're just overthinking. Oh my god. Maybe the canned coffee I consumed religiously contains more calories than I realized I need to cut down immediately. Sour taste rolls in my tongue and swallowed it. Girl, bro. This pissed me off. I feel ill inside of myself. The steel bowl swings open and Fujikawa stomps in like angry talk.
Well, the precinct claims you don't have a prior record, Miss Kurosawa.
Yep.
That's good news for you, I'm sure. But it's a fucking pain in the ass for me.
What, you just wanna bust someone so bad? Oh wait, what? I flinch at his apparent anger and recoil slightly in my chair.
You're free to go. However, I'll remember you. Another incident like this, and I'll have you in for a psychological assessment faster than you can blink.
Yeah, I probably should need that, but thank you. I can do nothing but nod as a wave of relief washes over me.
Get your things and get out of here. Oh, and for the love of God, go eat something. You look like a starving child.
Oh, Jesus. Hopefully that makes her feel better. I mean, she was saying, whatever. Fujikawa spins on his heel with force and once again leaves me sitting alone. Just reading. Sorry, I'm doing my Duolingo. I take a minute and collect my thoughts before picking up my belongings and shoving them into my handbag. As I leave the security office, I spot Kenji standing outside the door. He bows his head meekly.
Take care, Noriko.
Thanks. I'll see you later.
Yeah.
He doesn't lift his head as I walk away. Oh, that must be so disappointing. Oh my god, she does look very sickly. Look at those eyes. Okay, the music is kind of crazy. Let's save. That's it for today. I'm going to switch over and play some Butterfly Soup because I need something happy and I just really want to play that. So yeah, I'm going to switch over to Butterfly Soup right now. Does it show the title screen? Okay, there we go. Alright, let